Gozaimasu. Yes, everyone, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. And I'm here looking on the map here today, and I've been looking on this map for a good 30 minutes for a deal here in northern Tokyo. And as you can see, I mean, the red pill, look on this map here, the red pill is ever. This is what we're going to end up. I found a really interesting property here in Akihabara. This is the best one I've seen all day. Most of the stuff I've seen, I'll show you where I was looking. I started originally to, here we have the Yamanote line. Okay, we have the Yamanote line, which is going to turn, it's going to come up here, sort of like after Nippori here. It starts to come up to the north here to like Sugamo. And oh yeah, it turns here. I missed the turn, sorry. It turns here and then it starts working its way down to Ikebukuro. So it's kind of like looking in this area. And what have I done here to manipulate the map? This is what I've done to manipulate the map. Okay, I've taken any, if you can see those two that are clicked off right there, those where the mouse is moving right now, that's the rental stock. I've taken it off the map. And we're looking at something, or anything is over 30 meters. And what else did I do? What happens, all the SHIT, that's all the cheap stuff, and it's just the market right now. I've had to get more restrictive in terms of the search to look at product that's better. So this one here says Nikai Ijo, which means anything over the second floor, and this says elevator, and of course that says Shoryuken. Okay, so this really, and if, for example, this one, the auto lock, if you were to click this one, you'll see a lot of the stuff's going to take it off. This is because the auto lock is like the automatic door that closes in the front of the building in the Genkan. Watch this, and you'll see a lot of the supply here will even have dropped from here, because that's some more recent thing. So when you take auto lock off, you get the older stock, which goes for cheaper. And then I'll show you what I was looking at. I'll try to go quick, but I never end up going quick. This one, I looked at about 10 different places. Here was one here, and what's it called? Highness Koishikawa. And this was for 2,600 mon, or 260,000 Canadian. And there was a nice long balcony on this one, 32 meters. And I didn't mind that building. It looked like a pretty good building, tile building built in 1980. You can tell by that sort of orange. That's just like early bubble period orange tile. Nothing special apartment. You can see the view out there. It's looking at the other side of the building. Nothing special. And but it was a pretty good location, I think. I looked at a bunch, so I forget it. I might not know exactly where it is. Okay, but like this is kind of not a bad apartment. It's got everything you kind of want. And then we'll look at the location. So that's the Kandagawa, or the Kanda River right there. And then I'll try to back us out here so you can see where we are right here. And I think, yeah, this is going to be like Shinjuku is going to be over here. So this one is in a pretty good location. That's the Imperial Palace. So anything inside the Yamanote line is really considered really good land. So and this apartment is basically selling almost for land value, I guess. But it's above land value in a way, because you're still getting the chance to live in a building built in the 1980s. But I didn't like that one. That's not the deal of the day. It's definitely not the deal of the day. What else was I looking at here? The next one over. I closed a bunch of them because they weren't that good. This is one in Takaranobaba, and it says Wako Takaranobaba Mansion Nikai. It's on the second floor here in Takaranobaba. If you didn't know, that's where Waseda University is. Come here to the top. That's the layout. It's just one room. It's just the one room on the second floor. One balcony right here. We'll go to the pictures. Again, nothing. Although I did look like this building, because it looked like it was well managed. And these are just some parking spots that you couldn't use. But I think the management of the building uses it for revenue. You can see a parking sign right there as well. We'll go to the pictures. See, like this kitchen. I mean, it's nothing pretty. Actually, I don't mind this at all. There's no maintenance with this stainless steel kitchen. But everything is just like, look, it was built in 1976, and it looks kind of like it might have been renewed in recent years. That's overlooking onto like a newer mansion right there. But again, nothing. That's a really nice sign. Look, the good work. Wako Takaranababa Mansion, and that was the sort of work that was done for these mansion signs in the 1980s. A very quality, high, like very nice work, and that's done all in steel. Yeah, I mean, it's with nothing. So everything I've done too, like there's elevator in all these buildings. Like all the stuff that's cheap right now is not. There's no elevators, or it's on the first floor. So this is, what floor was this one on? The second floor. So yeah, I don't know. It didn't look too bad, and this is looks like to be cork floor, and cork floor isn't in style, but it's I've had. I've renewed an apartment that had this cork floor, and I lived in that apartment for a couple of years before I updated it. And actually, I liked the cork floor a lot. So that's cork. Yeah, it's nice. Cork's a nice material. I don't think anything in this building really, or this apartment really needs to be done, but it's not really the best sample in the marketplace. Okay, and then like here, you can tell like this is a dated balcony and stuff like that. But that's that. But it's a great location. Where was the location on this one? Again, this is probably similar near Takaranababa, right here. There's the Kondagawa or Konda River right there. See, there's Takaranababa right there. Of course, the name was in the building, which is Waseda University right there. So cool. And then you'll see down to the south, or like to the very bottom, the south. West side, I guess, of the building, or I mean, the area down here is going to be like down here, kind of come into like Shinjuku, just down here. Where am I? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, there's Shinjuku right there. So you can see the location of where this sits, which is really, really good. Everything was ownership on anything we looked at in all these apartments. I want to come back here to the master map, though. There's a couple other things I want to cover in this one. We're here in. Where I was, the apartment that I was looking at was here in Akihabara, right here, the location. I have to go down here a little bit more to, I guess that's more in the Ueno right now, to try to get down here to Akihabara Okanachi no Mizu. Where was that one? It's right here. I thought it was right here. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's up here in the Ueno. Anyhow, let's have a look. I'm just going to basically go to the listing right now to have a look where it was, and we'll work back from there. Okay, and what is this called? Press style, or like a press style? Here we go. And this is the building right here. And this built in 2012. So it's about just 13 years old. So 13 years old. It's a 40 meter unit. It's on the 11th floor. It's for 3,780 man, or $350,000 Canadian right now. And the owner's living in the unit, so there's no pictures. But it's a 40 meter unit, 2012 building, 40 meters. I thought it was a really good deal. I mean, I don't have any pictures for you, but I thought, given the year and the location, I think it's really, really good. And I'll come back to the location in a second right here. Does it indicate? I guess it's a one. Does it say? Yeah, it's a 1 LDK. And is that fitting in? If I come down here to the 1 LDK, it's like this. It's basically under the average, just under that. But I like this one because it's on the top floor. I like that. And we'll look at the location because it's really good as well. Everything it's basically not new, but it's not too old. But we don't have any pictures, so we can guess that it's about 13 years old right now. Management fees, 132 Canadian a month. Repair fund fees of $93 Canadian a month, or close to there. In Japanese, maybe Niman Nisen, or 220. Not too bad, it's pretty normal. East facing, so it's going to get really good light. But it's on the top floor. 5 meter balcony, 40 meters, 11 of 11. I like that, 11. Okay, Shoryuken, of course. The owner is in the unit right now, and I think it looks like it's a kind of a self-managed building as well. What this means right here is, where was I looking at it here? What happens every maybe 10 years, you would have to be on the management board in this building, and that's what that sort of mentions right now in terms of. So this building, whether it's self-managed or not, they might have like a Haseko management corporate doing managing it, but the accounting and stuff like that, or the building manager, okay, would live here in the building, and that's rotated every year, and you'd actually get some money for the job. 30 units in the building, and so your portion of the land is pretty good. Let's come here, look at the location, because I moved that map around again a little bit, and I lost where the exact sort of location of it is here, and it is Iria, and this is the location right here, and you can see right here. This is kind of I was thinking it's Akihabara, but it's in Ueno, which is really close to Akihabara in my head, because Ueno and Akihabara are really close, and I used to always go to the Akihabara on my bike, and I would go to Ueno at the same time. So it's really close, and you can break a lot of the distances in this neighborhood with just a normal bike. If you had an electronic bike, it'd be better, obviously. Anyhow, we'll come in closer to where the actual building is, and you'll see right there. And we'll have a look. Oh, cool. That's a cool little street. I like it already. And then you can see there it says Iria Nichome, or Nichome, or and then Q. And then Q is there. Right there. These signs are all over Tokyo. And that's how you learn addresses in Tokyo. You can see here an old house, though. Here, probably built in the 1950s right there. And let's see, we can actually, hopefully I can find the building. These are really cool streets, though. Yeah, it's totally Taitoku. Oh, I love it. I mean, just looking at this is cool. Yeah, this is a nice property. It's probably $1 million property, man. Teisukuri. So this is like a bakery. It used to be a bakery. And this is Teisukuri. This means Teisukuri. And this is Pan. So I don't think, there might still be a bakery there now. But this gives you really character of what this neighborhood would have been like in the 1960s, and this would have been like, you can imagine that the taxis would have stopped here, and then they went inside and got some bread and stuff like that. And it looks like there would have been like a Shotengai, or like a shopping street here in this area. Tokyo Real Estate, man, stay on point and find the building. Oh, am I gonna find the building? Oh no, I've been getting these phantom buildings lately. I don't see it. Did you see this is My Basket as well, by the way, which is a little grocery store, a mini supermarket. This is supermarket. It's a mini supermarket. I'm not doing a very good job of finding these buildings lately. I got to pop one out and pop one back in again. I didn't do a very good job. Maybe I got to come on this side over here. Okay. If I drop us right here, it'll be near the supermarket, I'm imagining, though. I'm guessing. There is a supermarket right there. Tokyo Real Estate, man, what the heck are you doing? Anyhow, maybe I cannot exactly find this apartment. I'm not doing the best job of finding it, but maybe if I come back here, it'll start to indicate it right here. You can see there a new building. Why is there a new building there? Because this land is in demand. People want to live in this area, and that's why I'm choosing to look at it here. Oh God, but I'm not finding actual building itself. See, look at this. It's morning here. What's he doing? He's cleaning the place. Okay, I love it. I love it. Sorry, I'm carrying on about that. And then, can I see anything? Oh, there. I just found the building. There's the building mark right there. So I just found it, and this is it. Is that it right here? Oh, I already forget what. Was there any pictures of the building? So, but it lets you know the character of the neighborhood, which is really good. Okay, this apparently is the building here. I have to come back to the pictures. You can see it's right near Ueno Park. It's right near Akihabara. It's on the outside of the Yamanote line, and I guess it's 2012 building, so that would have been the building right there. And it's on the 11th floor, very top floor. So this is a really nice choice I think I've made here today. I'll come off of here. A person, if you're inside the Tokyo or the Japanese economy right now and you're working in Tokyo, I suggest that you consider buying something like this using the financial system. In other words, getting leverage or a mortgage. And you can see right here, just under the base pricing of everything right there at 1.15%, which is the Tokyo Star Ginko right there. Is 13 a month. Right now, though, I want to come back to. I'm going to come back to this simulation. I did kick this up. This is the flat 35 right here, and that's a flat 35-year flat loan that's basically made for people like this. Probably like a single obasan right here, 38 years old, maybe like the image in Japan. This might be of, for example, a single mother. Who knows? I'm guessing. The reason they construct these sites like this is to communicate to people that. For example, this single mother wants a loan, okay, a 35 flat secure loan, government-backed loan, okay. I have one of these on. I'm very low leverage right now. I don't have much leverage left. I've been the last 9 years. I've been taking my company profits and deleveraging. Some people could think it's a mistake, but not for me. I like the comfortability of less loan, but I still have one 35 flat loan. My 135 flat loan that I have left was made for 1.1%. Look at the interest rates here. They're crawling up in Japan right now. Oh, there's a flat 50. This is brand new. Oh my God. Look what the Tokyo real estate market is. And this is brand new. I've never seen this before. This is brand new. This is the flat 50. There is now 50-year mortgage in Japan. Look at that, flat 50 at 1.99%. I think that's a win, actually. I'm not against this right now because I think inflation right now in Japan is probably, the statistics will tell you it's 3, but I think it's running it realistically in Japan right now 9. So you'd basically 4x your loan on today's inflation right now, 1.99%. This is the flat 20. You can see that the flat 35 is still 1.89. I think a couple of months ago it was 1.69. So the interest rates, or the 10-year, which is the key for the mortgage rates, I guess the 10-year Japanese bond is definitely creeping up. But the big news, and I didn't expect this to come, is the flat 50. There's a 50-year mortgage now in Japan. That's amazing. But some of the other details that are right here. For the first 5 years of the loan, it's at 0.89%. On the flat 20, the first 5 years of the loan are at half of 1%. Really good deals. And then this is generally the flat 20s for older people. Banks don't like to lend to older people. Okay? They just don't. And that's why these are government-backed loans. And then the flat 50 right there. For the first 5 years, just under 1%, or basically 1.1%, 0.99. Okay, I just wanted to talk about that briefly. That's a flat 35. If you have a chance, you're working in Japan, try to get one of these, and then you can use them to get an apartment like this one right here. We'll come back to the simulation right here, and we can do it. Can we do the simulation? Should we do the simulation? Looking at the flat 50. Let's do it. Looking at the flat, it's still cheaper than Canada. So right there we have, so right there, if you bought this place today, okay, but I wonder if we're going to be able to get the simulation on the loan on this one, because I don't think this loan simulation is going to give us 50 years. I wonder if we can put it up to 50. And then this one puts up to 50. So this is the Henzai Kikan, which I just turned it to 50. So we're doing a whole fresh look at this, like this apartment, and it's a 50-year loan. And let's put a Tamakin, which is a down payment. Let's imagine that you're going to need 50,000 Canadian or 500 mon on this, and your payments per month. Okay, so you can live in this, and this is in the total cost totality. Okay, so this is the management and repair fund fees. This is the interest, and this is the savings portion of the loan. So you can live in this apartment, financed over 50 years at 2%, stable, not going to go up. You're pretty well damn inflation hedged. Not only are you inflation hedged, you're almost like, because this is my opinion, I think the inflation in Japan right now is probably 10%. So you're financed at, like, you're undercutting it. You're You're actually making money on this right now. So it's interesting. I don't know. It's just, like, I don't know. And when I think about it, the flat 50 right now, it just simply amazes me. And then for the first 5 years of the loan, we saw, though, it was basically here at 0.99. So the first 5 years, your payments would be $900. But then from year 5 to 50, I can't believe I was saying this, from year. Some people could kick back at me and say that's loan servitude, or like it's just too long a loan. But yeah, you could pay the flat 35 off at any time with no penalty. So I think in some ways, why I like the 35 flat, it's really taking advantage of the financial system, and you're kind of in charge. That's the way I look at it. Anyway, another video here. from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. This is really the deal of the day. 2012 apartment, top floor, 40 meters, financed over 50 years. First 5 years, $900 Canadian a month. The last 45 years of $1,400 a month. You're winning. Yeah, this is a total winner. Anyway, you're interested in apartment in Tokyo, house in Tokyo, specialize in the Tokyo area. You can always come here to my Instagram, Tokyo Real Estate Man website. There's a Delica. I do sell cars as well. The other day I did sell that one. Very happy about it. To a very nice gentleman. You can DM me there if you want. Other way of getting a hold of me is going here to my website, Tokyo Real Estate Man website. We'll be in Tokyo next month. It's a really good deal. This one today, 11th floor. Yeah, near Ueno. I liked it a lot. I'm going to put this video out tomorrow. If you come here to the website and you hit the contact box, it'll take you down here to the all my information. You can fill this information, and then I'll give you an email. And any questions you have for me at that point in time, I'm happy to answer. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見てるよ。ありがとうございます。今日の動画もう終わりです。